Wait.
Is beauty really in the eyes of its beholder? Are all shapes and sizes treated as equal? Or has the media already defined its standard of beauty for us? Today, my speech will focus on how the media's use of advertising promotes unhealthy dieting habits and has a negative effect on body image for men and women in today's society. First, I will discuss how the constant exposure of the media's use of Photoshop creates pressure for both men and women. Second, I will discuss how the media uses advertising to promote unhealthy eating and extreme dieting. So first off, let me discuss Photoshop and its negative influence. In today's society, entertainment has crept its way into our lives in almost every aspect. Television, movies, magazines, posters, and billboards. Everywhere we look, we are exposed to the pressure of wanting to look thin and beautiful like the men and women we see in the ads. Don't we all just want to fit in? An average woman in the U.S. weighs 145 pounds at 5'3", while the average model in the entertainment world weighs 117 pounds at 5'11". But how many real average women do we see in the advertisements? Almost close to none. Recent studies have shown that the average American is exposed to 3,000 ads per day. Just walking down the grocery checkout lane, you are exposed to 5 to 10 different magazines claiming different diets and promising secrets to being thin and beautiful. So how is pressure not created when society's ideal beauty is plastered for us to see everywhere we go? 2 out of 5 women and 1 out of 5 men would trade 3 years of their lives to achieve their goal weight. So how did our society get so desperate to feel like they need to live up to these standards? Well, easily said, through the media's constant exposure of beauty that they have created with the use of photoshopping. Photoshop is the process many media companies use to slim and retouch images so that the finished product is a man or a woman with a flawless face and body. The strategy is used so often that it is actually out of ordinary to see an image that has not been photoshopped. This process creates a false representation of beauty and sets a criteria for what all men and women should look like. The numbers of individuals who suffer from, due to the pressure of fitting into society's standard of beauty, the numbers of individuals who suffer from eating disorders have increased tremendously in the past decade. Individuals who suffer from eating disorders such as anorexia, bulimia, or binge eating have an extreme emotion, attitude, or behavioral change surrounding weight and body image. According to the National Eating Disorders Association, as many as 10 million females and 1 million males suffer from either of those eating disorders. Of those million, 95% are adolescents between the ages of 12 and 25. In 1970, the average girl that started dieting was at the age of 14. But by 1990, that average age dropped to the age of 8. Many adolescents are not educated or mature enough to understand the risk of eating disorders. They just want to look like their favorite celebrity or model. This high increase of eating disorders are due to the fact that the media misrepresented beauty to be superficial, and they failed to realize that their deceiving tactics falsely sets the level of beauty that is in reality never achievable. So that brings me to my second discussion on how the media advertises and promotes unhealthy eating and extreme dieting. While skimming through magazine listings, there are 5 health or fashion magazines that claim to promise 10 ways to stay slim or how to lose 10 pounds in a week. The media promotes unhealthy diets and make millions by feeding the media false information on how to obtain a healthy lifestyle. The media also uses celebrity figures to promote these advertisements, such as Beyonce for a fad diet that was called the Lemonade Diet, which according to its website consists of a 2-week fast of lemonade. The lemonade claims to provide all the minerals and vitamins that is needed for the body and should be done 3 to 4 times a year to maintain a fit and healthy body. The lemonade's recipe consists of water, cayenne pepper, maple syrup, and lemons. I don't know about how many of you guys, but I don't put cayenne pepper in my lemonade. The lemonade, Beyonce herself supposedly underwent the diet to slim down for her role in Dreamgirls, but what they did not tell the public was that the weight that she lost was only temporary, and she was only able to lose it because she put her body into a starvation mode. But of course you are going to eat again after dieting, but then that puts the body into a yo-yo effect, causing the body to put on more weight than lost. This begins the never-ending battle that you have with yourself of dieting and negative self-image. Yet the diet industry takes in over $40 billion each year and continues to grow. It's ironic how much more accessible information on these fad diets are available to the public, rather than real knowledge on how to maintain a healthy diet and to promote a healthy lifestyle. So in conclusion, today I have discussed how the media uses overexposure of Photoshop images to misrepresent an ideal beauty and to promote unhealthy diets, therefore causing a high number of individuals to suffer from negative body image and eating disorders.
All right, you identify your main proposition. It's in two parts. The secondary issues are clearly labeled. I think your Photoshop link is connected to this, false sense of beauty, but I think you need some more information on this. It seems a little underdeveloped. On the second point on the diets, you make a mention of the $40 billion diet industry, and I doubt very much that that's the lemonade diet that you're talking about. The fad diets are the ones that are problematic. I would agree with you. I'm not sure that the rest of the diet industry should suffer because Beyonce is abusing herself. There's always that inconsistency. You want to talk about a reservation in people's heads. Here's a perfect illustration of one of the things that needs to be addressed. You're telling us that people are so focused on body image and they start dieting early. You see the average age at which somebody starts dieting is 14. And earlier we heard a speech that says, we got a bunch of kids who are so damn fat they can't do anything. I'm going, it sounds like the age of dieting ought to be about 8 as opposed to 14. And so the way you're bouncing around on this issue, I know that there is an argument to be made here, but I think that you get off on some tangents that don't as effectively develop the argument as it should. I thought you did a nice job presenting it, and you had lots of statistics. The source citations were a little bit inconsistent, so you need to be sharper on that. Okay, thank you all for your